Moo! The crypto market friends. Hopefully we get some bullish friendship action. Have you seen the Dixie? Old Dicky boy. This is the US dollar index. It is finally coming weak, friends. Wow, it's been a while. And I remember when we were up here, by the way, true story, Jimmy Boy Cramer was bullish as hell on the US Dixie up here. It's kind of crazy. Here we are right now. I would love, and so would you, love to see this capitulation in it. That would pretty much usher in friendship and kindness, risk on assets. They're going to have to need to do it anyway if the US economy keeps turning because of that unemployment. So that is very, very bullish, and that's the undertone going for us. Now, friends, I want to throw this interesting dilemma up in front of us. So look at this picture. I made this picture for everybody. On the left-hand side, you have Vitalik saying, I have been told that I need to do less philosophizing and do more Ethereum bull posting. Hence, here is an Ethereum bull post, courtesy of Stable Diffusion 3 in painting and GIMP. So, guy in a mask permanently. Wow, Vitalik, what are you doing in your private bedroom, sir? So that's on the left, friends. But then, next day, breaking news. Ethereum Foundation, Vitalik, is dumping $100 million of ETH. He's sold, dumping 35,000 ETH. What the hell's going on? Yesterday, you're saying you're bullish. Now you're dumping it? Now, let's be honest. If Ricardo Corazon, so if Richard Hart tweeted yesterday, hey, I'm really bullish on Pulse Chain, really bullish on Hex, really bullish on PulseX, guys, and then the next day started dumping it, what would you do? You'd come for his throat, man. You'd go find him wherever he is. You'd literally go find him. You'd take care of him yourself. That's how you would feel. Well, Vitalik's doing it right now, man. Vitalik is literally dumping right now. But look, I'll be honest, okay? Why does Vitalik get a pass? Why does Ripple and other... Why can't they do it? It's because of the price, man. It's because ETH-BTC from its day one let all public investors get in. So ETH-BTC has done an amazing chart since the very beginning. Okay, it has been sucking lately, but since the beginning, it's done an amazing chart. None of this like none of these BS metrics, friends. My computer actually exploded literally live. Man, my computer just keeps exploding, friends. I literally have so much RAM just being squashed. Trading view, so many videos. It means the bull market's heating up. All right, okay, it's ready. But this is the ETH-BTC, okay? So I know, man, if you do look at Richard's chart, he'll go to the very, very bottom and say, oh, you could have bought down here. There was literally $5,000 of volume down there. So why does everyone get a pass? It's because the Ethereum ICO, the ratio you put it was literally like here. It was something like this. So it went up and it's still on side 45x on your Ethereum. That's why. Day one people could get in. Okay, they could get in. So that's why they get the pass. If you look at XRP or any of these other coins, a lot of the day one people, if it was private, so people don't care, like, okay, it was just a private deal for people. But if it was public and everyone went offside, then yes, we don't have respect for that. So what I'm doing is I'm not showing you my opinion or anything. I'm just letting you know, on average, how do people think about stuff? And they tend to respect things more if day one investors, everyone had a chance to get in where they were able to profit. But it does make you think about this, friends. It does make you think about the Ethereum Foundation dumping and how we move forward from here. There seems to be a bit of a spark lost as well in the universe, but we're all just waiting for those green candles. A green candle like this, that's all it takes, okay? Literally a green candle like that. We all know, man, just like that. You get a green candle like this and then all the mental illnesses disappear. Clouds part ways, the sun comes out to say hello, okay? The bulls come out and start mooing. Moo! World wars stop, birds start chirping. Tweet, 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 tweet. Everywhere. We cure cancer, depression, smelly farts. We catch them in jars and we hand them out as gifts. All because a green candle arrived. A green candle like this. That's pretty much what we're waiting for, isn't it? It's just like, hey, is there demand? Someone. Friends, it's literally like you're waiting at a party. It's like 8:30 and you're like, man, is anyone ever going to show up here? And then just, you know, all it just takes, man, you don't need 100 people to show up. You just need, just 2 people show up. You know what I mean? 2 people show up and they're like, crank up the music. That's all it takes. Then you know what's on. But well, you know, when there's red candles, it's like, oh, you're literally just sitting there by yourself. It's amazing how little it takes to flip the switch. What comes our way in September, friends? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play some pump music because you deserve it. I deserve it. Man, it's been freaking painful, man. We better go up. Friends, I'm not joking. I'm going to start murdering innocent civilians, okay? I'm going to start choking out people. You better hope none of them are secret reptilians or something because that camouflage is coming off. This is September returns for Ethereum. So this is a Ben Copen table. So shout out to Ben Copen. If you don't like that nickname, you can just unblock me. So this is showing you, look how bad September is. Minus 12% on average. That's bad. And the ones where we drop minus 45%, minus 22%. Ouch. A lot of these big moves. This is destruction, man. That's altcoins down another dropping another 30%. So September's more like Rectember. Doesn't have to be like that this time. I don't want to say it, man. This time's different. I don't want to believe in that world, because just, man, you know, saying this time's different, it's game over. But we got CZ coming, man. If there's any guy who's going to reverse September, it has to be CZ coming out of jail. So how do we replay it from here? Well, you just keep holding, right? If it's red, we're like, oh man, that sucks. If it's green, woohoo! Okay, there's big moves coming after that, as you saw in that table. October, November, December can be giant. But every year, man, depends if you notice, every single month there's a COPE narrative. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Because you need to believe in something, man. Because like, it's like you believe it's getting better. You believe it. You need that. If you don't have that optimism, you have this nihilistic view, then you can't even be in markets. You can't even like wake up every morning. By the way, that's like clinical depression. When you have no hope, you wake up every day. Hey, there's no point in waking up. It just gets worse every day. I know how that feels, man. I'm with you there. I'm not telling you, don't worry, everything's going to be great. And it's going up. I never say that. I never say that, friends. Everyone, like, I know. I don't care if you get a bit skits when I say, yeah, man, it could all be over right now. It could have been over. All right, we could go in another 2-year deep depression recession. It could be freaking over, and we have another 100 million people get to buy way cheaper prices than you and me. I know that, man. You just got to accept it, right? It's just like some friend, the football player goes on the field, and yeah, that could be the last game they ever play. It could be it. They're about to get their ankle snapped. It happens, man. This is a bear that's sweating, by the way, and this is the EHEX price chart going up. Now, obviously, it has to be theoretical right now, but I'm just mentioning to you that bears will sweat as things go up, friends. So HEX from Ethereum has very thin liquidity, like ultra thin liquidity, and you get to see, I hope when these coins all turn around and we just get to see the mayhem come back in, that everyone just at least gets to see, oh, wow, contrarian stuff. I never want to be fading that again, right? Because you have to see the snapback. Just the snapback can take a long time to get through. Remember, HEX from Ethereum, man, down 99.8%. So there really is no excuse if anyone misses it. It's like, hey, I wanted it down minus 101%, okay? And there's many other examples out here as well. You know, the drill. Combined HEX, friends, is like around half a penny, and like it's like 60% of a penny. It's like, we just need to get these things much higher. Now, I'm going to play once again some journey music, some Pokemon journey music. We really got to talk about this chart, friends. We have to talk about this chart. You're not going to like this chart. Okay. Shout out to Gerard. So, Gerardy Boo. I got this chart from him, but I made it all nice, put the arrows and stuff. Now, this chart is Bitcoin divided by the Nasdaq. So, if you see BTC over Nasdaq, friends, when you see like a ratio, you're always looking at the one on top, okay? So that's the direction. That's like, hey, what I'm focusing on. But its base is Nasdaq. So when you are seeing this poopy chart, see, look how sideways it's been going. This is 8 years, man. Literally 8 years. You see that garbage? It basically means Bitcoin has barely been able to outperform the Nasdaq. Okay, this is just shocking. I think this move's only like a 2x or something. Like, man, that's terrible. You're taking... Like, what's the chances of Nasdaq going to zero? Okay, it's literally zero. It's not going to zero. It can't go to zero. They're going to keep debasing. It's going to get saved by the Ponzi. Okay, crypto, Bitcoin, though. It could have an inflation bug. It can get a self-regulation ban. Things can happen to it that just wipe it out hard. It can happen, man. Of course it can happen. Okay. You need a lot bigger return to justify this garbage, by the way. Friends, is literally... I think Crypto Sniper's right. Francis, he's basically said, man, Bitcoin is like driving the old T Ford. You're literally driving like an ancient car and they're like talking about like it's a Ferrari. Like, bro, it's not a Ferrari, okay? That doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't even have air conditioning in it yet. So Nasdaq, by the way, friends, if you look at this, see the big early part? Wow, that was great. That wasn't that great. Look at this, literally up and to the right. Okay, now look at the next part. This is the past 8 years. You see there's difference between the rectangles. One of them goes up to the right. One of them's starting to like really slide out. It's just showing you Bitcoin, its ability to outperform the Nasdaq is slowing down hard. What do we do from that? Well, we know, man, like the writing's on the wall. Bitcoin dominance is headed for much lower. We can see that. We can smell that. And it's pretty much that's what it's come down to. Check out this great Yoda picture here. Okay, this is actually funny, fantastic, friends. Yoda, I wonder what he's drinking. Hope it's a cold glass of orange juice ready to be poured from there. So we have J Powell cutting rates in September. We know inverted yield curve. We know doom, 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 doom. Luckily, I've got that table for you where if they stop a rate hike cycle with 50 basis points, that's doom. The 50 basis point cut. If it's 25 basis point, historically, it's all right. We got another year or two. But look, man, we know it's over at some point. We're just like, we can feel it. But we also know their response. They're going to print the money. The money. They have to print the currency, the global liquidity index. But you don't know, friends, these politicians, they're literally evil reptilian bug eater, bug worshipper scum themselves, okay? Just because we know they're going to print doesn't mean they print straight away. Okay, there could be like a slow bleed of stuff where things go down over 6 months, then have a capitulation, then they do it. So they look like they're rescuing it. Okay, so that's also one possibility of it. But, you know, let's look at the bright side, right? So Bitcoin, friends, was $26,000 a year ago. That's right, 26,000 American dollars 12 months ago. I wonder what it's going to be in a year from now. So from 26,000, then we hit 64,000 now. I wonder what it's going to be. It's going to be like another 3x, 2 to 3x. Man, that'd be wild if we get that 180K. That'd be beautiful. Shout out to blockchain boy Lucas. So this is actually my quant, friends, my actual quant. So Lucas pretty much said that he's at the gym, went to the gym today. He said we're going much higher. That's all I need to hear. You're going much higher. Also, Lucas has got a TikTok channel, friends. He's got a good read on the market as well. He can pretty much get a feel for stuff. And I remember Lucas, he got like turbo bearish at one point, but not when we're going down, when we're like going up early in the year. He's just like, oh man, I could feel it, man. I'm like, I know why, man. This is mid-cycle stuff. This is like Bitcoin halvening year warm-up season stuff. But you got to think, man. You don't know, friends. Remember what Armadillo, friends, our friend Armadillo, what he said? He said, yeah, we're going to get 240K Bitcoin, 27K Ethereum, but it could have this long interim period of poopiness. Where's that going to come? Does that mean 2026 is a bear market and then it surprises us and then goes up in 2027? Maybe that happens, right? Does that mean maybe next year flunks somewhere? But we don't know. You don't know this time. Always spooky stuff. It's going up or down. Aliens, giant skeletons, UFOs, stuff. We have no idea, friends. All you know is that if you believe, you have a chance of making it. A chance. That's what it comes down to. Check out this Tekashi themed Pepe. I love it, man. It's actually a unique character. I know a lot of people, friends, saying a lot of stuff, but man, it's building network effects, friends. Like, we have to build bridges if you want stuff. And by the way, I'm confirming friendship with a lot of people out there, okay? And it's going to keep going, all right? Because, friends, you know what I've noticed, right? People can read. You know, people are really good at reading people. They're like, oh, yeah, that guy is, like, really honest. They can see that straight through me. Because me and you, I'm watching these reptilian bug-eater lying guys and girls, don't want to talk about them, on YouTube sometimes. Like, man, you're sinister. And even your comment section is after you, right? People, we can figure this stuff out, man. Humans are smart. Humans are smart. But imagine the look on everyone's faces if crypto takes over the world again during 2025. So, man, they're digital communities. They're digital countries, okay? Like, I'm not talking about this from this kumbaya, like everybody, let's smoke weed and have a good time type of perspective. I'm talking about it like we are literally, it is the new revolution. It is digital communities. We are all like just Pokemon, friends. There's a Pokemon Island over here. There's a Pokemon Island over there. How do you go through them? Friends, it's literally, okay, your Pokemon Red and someone else's Pokemon Blue and there's Pokemon Yellow. Okay, they're literally almost the same game. How do they separate themselves? Do you remember how? Okay, Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red, they had different Pokemon in there. You couldn't collect all of them on one thing. You had to go and buy the other one. Okay, or we had a friend that would have it as well. You form friendships. Pokemon Yellow, the yellow version came out. Pikachu follows you around. And let me tell you something, man. When they brought this out, this changed the game. Like, that's it. My life changed for the better. Like, now you have this little Pikachu actually following you around like the real game. Like, Pika. So, well, you know, we got to play some nice Pikachu. Let's play some actual Pikachu. So, I'm not joking, by the way. You literally have, friends, all these different Pokemon, these Pokemon versions. That's what we're doing in crypto. You know, like, these are the memes, man. Here you go. The different 3 Pokemon versions, remember? So you have red, you have blue, you have yellow. They're the OGs. You have, obviously, the different theme ones. So, what's going on here? Well, if you are in Americana land and I'm in another island, let's say I'm in South Africa. Some say South Africa. And someone else is in China. We have geographical boundaries. You know, businesses, they have different rules and regulation. And when you buy a property there or you do business there, you have an address there. You can't move. You can't teleport in 5 seconds. Right? Or you can. They just won't give us the technology, will they? But you get the point. Okay, so everyone is bound by the geographical limitations there. All right, sweet. And everyone's got different flags and stuff, right? But on the internet, it's different. What's stopping me from going to Tron or Solana or Pulse Chain or Matic? What's stopping me? Why don't I just bridge over to Tezos and just, you know, buy some JPEGs there or do whatever? What's stopping you? You're like, oh, think about it. Nothing's stopping you. You can. It's just a few button clicks. You're looking for the network effect. Do you remember when Google made their own social media thing, didn't take off? Well, there's Facebook now. Someone could make their own social media. What's stopping you from just going and join it? Nothing. So that you have to think about the network effects in each community and what it provides to keep people there. That's what we're actually doing. That's why when I'm talking about crypto taking over the world, when I said it here, friends, imagine if it takes over the world again in 2025. Because, man, people don't get this yet. They don't get this. And trust me, it's hard for me to get. I'm like, whoa, man. Like, yeah, there's money floating around everywhere in a bull market. Hopefully everyone does well. But there's cult-like behavior in certain communities here that just refuse to leave, man. We're just not leaving anyway. They're like, hey, I've thrown this into a pit. I've literally thrown into a pit. You know, friends, people give away money like at extreme amounts. And I've only noticed this because we're in crypto. Because, you know, there's always that meme. It's like, you know, you don't want to put out $25 for an expensive item in real life, but you'll spend like $2,000 on a meme coin. Right? So we get that. But I've actually seen sometimes the outrageous subscription fees people will pay, or they'll just buy an item. Oh, Kim Kardashian likes this makeup kit or whatever. People, girls, guys, everyone, they blow a lot of money just for consumption. But in crypto, it's because now it's digital and it's limited scarcity. Now we are combining the consumption with the investment. It's morphing it together, right? Basically, it's what NFTs did as well. It's blowing everyone's mind. Like, you're consuming. What's the consumption part? That's the crazy part. Everyone knows the investment part. I'm here to make money. I'm here for the tech, whatever. Okay, we know that part. But the consumption part, because remember, friends, when you spend money, there's 2 paths you can spend, right? C, consumption, or I, investment. You can either invest in something, get back more in the future, or consume. So you buy something now, and you end up pretty much, you end up consuming it now, whatever it is. Like, it could be music, it could be food, whatever it is. Okay, and whoever obviously sold it to you, they're the ones getting the investment. So in crypto, though, we can see there is a consumption element here. There is. The community. It's also funny. They all start with C. Carrots, cherries, community. Cult. The C word, friends. It's fascinating. You're like, what are you even doing here? Why do you like this community? And you know what? It's funny. Even look at XRP. They still have $529 targets. Probably in 2 years, Hex guys are still going to have, I don't know, $1 targets or $5, $10 targets. They still have that, right? Bitcoin is to have $1 million targets. That's your journey, man. That's your journey to believe in it, right? I haven't found anybody who's holding Apple who says Apple's going to $1,900. It's going to flip gold. They don't talk like that. And by the way, gold's only flipped like a couple. Actually, that might be a big 15x for Apple as well. No one's talking like that. They're talking about earnings and stuff right here. They put a price to earnings on it. They're very mature. They've got a lot of people in the world onboarded into them. But crypto's not there yet. Okay, so right now we can go off this magical 4-year cycle. And it's all because of that global liquidity cycle. Fancy term for money printer, crypto prints dreams. That's it, man. Crypto prints dreams. And you know what? They're laughing now. They'll be crying later. Because they just see we don't care about this normie world. We don't care about that. Friends, we're leading the revolution here. And wait till they start seeing the crypto penetration in a family-friendly way of society again, just like in 2021. There's going to be those documentaries like, it's all a scam and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, it is. But I've got a fluffy microphone now. There's going to be videos and stuff out here where people are going to be like, hey, you caught it a scam last time. Now you're still working for the big man and all these other kids are retiring. Okay, they'll retire and then lose all their money on pump fund again. But you get the point. It lets people change their lives. We're just getting closer and closer to what they think is that big retail application. But the community's already here, man. We're just waiting. We're waiting. Hey, can someone make something so we don't look like a bunch of crazy people? We don't actually really need it. The value's already here. The people are here. Just a matter of time. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.